Yeah, yesterday I was crying a lot. I was not able to take breath properly. I was crying in evening time. I was thinking like I will die after some time. I will not live like this. I don't want to live like this. But sometimes I feel suffocated. What about you?
Yeah, I'm so much happy today because I just wanted to connect with you, I think, very long. So today I'm really happy.
Okay. So how your life is going on?
Yeah, everything going very nice, ma'am. Every single day I have been learning English and sharing my also knowledge, ideas around the learner. So yeah,
That
everything is going well.
that's great. That's great. We all should do this.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
It
So
should.
how's your health, ma'am, nowadays?
Now, still I'm not feeling well. I have asthma problem, so because of that, I still have cough, and in whole winter, I will suffer with this. So this is my basic problem. But now this is the first season of winters in which I'm facing so many problems. First time I'm facing so many problems because
Yes.
AQI level is very bad in Delhi, very high. That's why air quality is very bad. Air pollution is very high in Delhi. So that's why I'm facing lots of problems this time.
You're right, ma'am. I also discussed about air pollutions about Delhi with
Yeah.
someone. You're right, ma'am. And due to that
That is,
reason, people are suffering too.
if I'm talking with you and you are taking too much time to say your words, to deliver your words, to deliver your thoughts, so I feel like suffocation. So
Yes.
this thing makes me unconscious sometimes. So I don't want to talk too much with anyone. If somebody is talking, so like continuously it should be there.
Yeah. Don't say like that, ma'am. I always pray for you, really. When I got to know about your condition, so I feel very bad, really. And
Before before Navratri, I have been suffering a lot before Navratri. So it's been more than 1.5 months. Still I'm not well. Still my voice is not clear.
yeah, I can feel.
It's very
Actually,
heavy.
ma'am, actually, due to sudden change of the weather, it affects us too much.
Yeah, and now it's affecting me too much. This time it's very okay. Leave it here.
Okay, ma'am. Don't worry, everything will be good. I know that.
Hope so.
Yes. So, ma'am, tell me, like, how is going on your journey? I mean, do you implement anything specific? No.
For now, I'm not doing anything especially. Like
Okay.
normal things also I'm not able to do. you know it's been more than 1.5 months. I have not been doing anything for my channel, for my speaking, for my classes also. And last week I think I started teaching online, and I think last week I started having sessions also. So when I started again, so I was feeling so many problems in Hindi also, not in only English, in Hindi also. So when you
Yeah.
stop doing anything for a long time, you have to face so many problems, you know. And
Yes,
cause of
you're right,
love,
ma'am.
sometimes I want to say something, and cause of like I want to take breath also. So for that purpose now, sometimes I like mess up the word.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. It happens. Okay, ma'am. So, have you been taking medicine or?
So many medicines this time or this year. I have been taking so many medicines. I think almost 5,000 rupees I have spent to take medicines only, only medicines. Tests are another things. Like I have spent lots of money to get so many tests done. But I'm talking about only medicines. So I have spent almost 5,000
Yeah,
or more
I
than
can
this,
understand.
or more than this. Yeah, more than this, yeah. Every week I have to go to the hospital to take medicine, and we have to purchase almost 2,000. So more than 10,000 हो गया यार.
What I
this
say, I
this
don't
is
have
very
any
bad for me.
anyone.
This
I
year is
understand,
very
ma'am.
bad for me.
Like I don't have any word to say you what I say.
Yeah, sometime in morning also I was crying. I was talking to my mom and I was crying a lot. यार नानी वाली प्रॉब्लम मुझे ही मिलनी थी क्या? My nanny used to have this problem. So I'm
Okay.
also facing the same kind of signs and problem, suffocation, everything. I also have the same things, same problem. It's a
Okay,
generic
don't
problem.
worry, ma'am. Everything will be sorted very soon.
Mhm.
Because God always, help good person, and you're a quite good person, I would say.
I have gained 5 kg weight, 4 kg weight. I've gained 4 kg weight also due to medicines.
Okay, no issue, no issue. But one thing I would say, you take rest, ma'am. Okay, and don't, consider anything too much.
Hmm.
Everything will be good. These are
I
things
don't
temporary.
like, yeah, I don't pressurize myself. I don't pressurize. I just have 2 to 3 sessions only in a day. If it is possible for me, then
Hmm.
only. Otherwise,
Yes.
if I don't feel having sessions, so I don't take any class or anything. I just want to take.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So, what I ask you, you can ask me.
Okay. So, if any learners ask you that is grammar important or not, or speaking is important or like grammar, so what do you say, like which thing is important, grammar or speaking?
According to me, ma'am, speaking is too much important initial time because many of have not that much knowledge about grammar, but they starting speaking with the people. That is mean they are going to level up their fluency
Hmm.
as a normal conversation. And after engagement a lot of time into the same process, then you start focusing over grammar to be the correct sentence along with grammar. Yeah, speaking is much more important more than learning grammar, I would say.
Yes. Nowadays, we can give so many examples of so many learners because as we are having sessions, so we connect with different type of people. They are like they have master degree in English. Still, they
Mhm.
are facing so many problems. So, how much knowledge you have, it doesn't matter. If you're practicing every day, then you will get fluency. Then you will be able to speak any language. If you are just getting degrees, then it will not work. You know, until you
Yes,
start
ma'am.
speaking, until you start practicing. So that's why speaking is really very important. We can learn
Yeah,
grammar anytime. During speaking, also we learn so many things.
yeah, you're right, ma'am. Because I think overall we might have done all the grammar or basic things in our study time,
Yes.
right?
Hmm.
But what we couldn't done, practice it.
Speaking,
That is more
practicing.
imperative
Yes.
more than that.
Yeah. We used to consider it is only a language. We didn't consider it a sorry. We used to consider it a subject only. You know. But
Yes,
now we have started thinking about the language. This is a language only. This is not a subject.
yes,
You
ma'am.
know.
What intentionally we are doing, it really matters in our life.
Hmm.
If we consider in initial time this is a language for us, so we would be mastered into this till this moment.
Yes.
But we
Very.
often consider as a subject of our classes, and we have to just cross this level only.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, Chandan, so what is your education qualification? Educational qualification?
Actually, I have done graduation and BSc, and then I left and I took
Okay.
interview, and I would selected as a teacher in private school.
Okay. So now are you working
Yes, now I'm working
as a?
as a primary teacher.
Okay, so now are you in school?
No, no, no. Now I feel under the weather for a while, for some days, so I took leave.
Okay. Yeah, everybody is facing some problems nowadays.
Yes, because suddenly change the weather, it affects so many person. Recently I would connecting with one ma'am, I think Lakshmi ma'am, and she has been suffering for malaria, or I think something else, dengue, I think she mentioned.
Yeah,
So
dengue.
every
Mm.
people have different
Yeah,
different problems.
so many disease come in. in this weather, I think. In this season,
Yes, you're right,
mosquitoes
ma'am.
are also very, they are irritating nowadays.
Yeah, in my place, I live in rural place. So at evening, there's so many mosquito flying here and there, and
Hmm.
it's still also bothering me.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's very difficult to save yourself from this.
Especially kids who
Yeah,
can't save themselves. It's very challenging for moms.
yes.
Mhm.
So, ma'am, nowadays I think you haven't been attending any classes as you given them generally.
Last week I have started.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah. Because, ma'am, what you consider depends on you. Like it becomes the matter in your life. Many of
Mhm.
time we take a very highly the situation, whatever is going on in our life. So we always consider it's a temporary. Everything
Mm.
is temporary, coming and going, but
Yes, yes. But
lefting
our
you the
health
better
is,
lessons of life.
yeah, if your health is good, then everything is good. During Diwali, during festival, I was suffering a lot with so many problems. I was not well. But look wise, you can't consider that I have any problem. Look wise, I'm fit. I'm very fine. But what I feel inside, what I'm feeling, what I'm facing, you can't imagine that. How I'm feeling, what I feel every day about myself, about my family, about my health. This is very,
Yes, ma'am, I understand. No one can, detect actual feeling of you in that
hmm,
situation. That's the
yeah,
reason, people always consider self, not by others, not about any others.
yeah.
No issue, ma'am. And yeah. So, ma'am, I just want to ask you one question. Like, do you ever try to learn vocabulary? Like, do you really do like that?
Not now, not now, but previously I did practice. I made a diary also in which I have written so many new words, but still I'm not able to use them. I don't know what's the problem. I talked about this thing with Nutan also. She has immense
Okay.
knowledge about vocabulary, na? So
Hmm.
she uses different words. So I talk about with her also. Nutan, I'm still not able to use different type of new words which I learned, which I have already in my mind. What's the problem? She said like willingly you have to do, but I'm fed up with it now. I don't want to do anything for it. Now I'm happy with
Yeah,
my this much vocabulary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because, ma'am, I have been watching your video. Whether I couldn't comment, but I have been watching your video, and many of time what I observe, like you always, use not that much very high-fi
No,
vocab. So
still
I
I
was
know
considered.
words. If you use, I will get the meaning of that word also. But I'm unable to use. I don't know what's the problem. So this is my basic problem I can consider.
No, this is not your problem. This is the problem of many people and me as
Hmm.
well. But I often try to utilize such a vocab in my conversation.
Yes,
But
I listen.
as you mentioned, Nutan ma'am, she's a really proficient into this.
Yes.
Always bringing
Hmm.
new vocab.
Yes. I read her community post also. She gave a new word every day. So I'll try to learn, but still, after learning that, I'm not able to use them. So if I'm having session and forcefully I will try to learn them, then I'm stuck in between my conversation. So it's better to not use them.
Yes, you're right, ma'am. And
Yes.
you know what happened? Many of time I listen nutshell, but till now I don't know the meaning of them. Nutshell, I don't know what is the meaning.
I also don't know, but I heard this word before.
Yeah, always Nutan ma'am use into their conversation. Nutshell.
Okay, I will ask her today.
Yeah.
We should never feel shy to ask anything to anyone.
Yeah, there's no need to sigh. We all are very close as a we always consider as a family. No need
Yes,
to sigh,
we should.
right?
Mm.
Because we always discuss about very genuine thing. It's a based on reality,
Yes,
right, ma'am?
we should not
So
be fake. We should be real
yeah,
every time. Hmm.
Many of time, the
What
people
people
have
love
the nature.
about us.
Yes, I think people have the nature to optimize self situationally and creating different character according to the personalities of the others. But we
Yes.
are not like that. Whatever we are, just we just to us.
I'm like, whenever I'm going to talk with anyone, so this is my nature. I have a smile automatically without any reason. I start like smiling and laughing also. So some of them they ask, ma'am, why are you so happy today? So many have asked this question. You always keep smile on your face, and why are you laughing? And I'm making any mistake. That's why you are laughing. Or so I said like, this is my nature. I am like this. I talk in this way. This is my own way.
Yes, ma'am. This is your positive nature, I would say. And that's the nature I most like of you. Really. And positive person always put the smile over her face and
Mhm.
talking very normally, I would say.
Yeah.
I have
Hmm.
been watching many of videos like Rajini Verma or so many people, but they are not that much, smiley into their
Yeah.
conversation. Many of
So
time I
many
got
of them
seriousness.
are they are very strict. And sometimes na, when we see any person who is very silent type, like very strict, very maintained type of personality. So we think like that person is very confident and that person is very arrogant. We can consider two things like whether she is arrogant or she is like very strict or very confident. But reason could be different also. He
Mm-hmm.
could be underconfident or he could be nervous. That's why he or she become like very strict without having any smile on their face. So
Yeah,
sometimes they become so strict when they feel nervous, when they feel underconfident. So it doesn't mean that that person is so confident. He may be
you're right.
underconfident, you know.
And some of time, reasons behind the background
Hmm.
they belong. Maybe having such a mentality people around surrounding himself. That's the reason they just made self like that to be
Hmm.
a very strict and forward person, I would say. Because becoming friendly with each and every individual, it's very imperative for you to
And
develop your
it is not
personality.
everybody's task. It is not everybody. It's not easy. Everybody can't do this. Like to make others happy, to make others smile. It's not everybody's task. Everyone can't do this, you know. Because if I talk about my husband, he's so silent. He's so silent. Like rarely he smiles. In every photo, he is very silent. Like जबरदस्ती मैंने खड़ा किया है.
Oh my
He's
God.
like this. So I every time need to say him like keep smile, keep smile. No, he's his
Yeah.
nature. It's his nature. So everybody has their own personality, their own mentality. But
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
different. Hmm.
You are right, ma'am. Because I have noticed like many photos of you, and I have been getting a lot of community posts, and most of the photos are looking very serious. Like, oh my God, he's really become too much a strict teacher around the
No, my
people.
husband.
No, no, no. I am talking about others people.
But my husband is very polite. He never wants to hurt anyone. And his class, like his class students, and every class student, they loves him a lot. They love him a lot because he's very polite. He never scold anyone. Never. If
Because,
somebody is
ma'am,
having lunch between classroom, na, so he never say anything. He start recording the video.
oh my God.
And I say like, why you do this? So he said like, when I say anything, so they are very smart. They say like, sir, please give me 2 minutes, or they will never like agree for that. They will have. So it's better to make video. If I complain about this to their parents, so they can't deny that no, my son can't do this. I have proof. So
Yeah,
like yeah, because he can't speak too much. He can show the proof. मैंने
yeah,
कहा
that's
yeah,
the
let's go.
that's the better way of just showing their cleverness. Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how talkative I am around you. If I
yeah.
have the better intelligence, so I can just capture your activities into my
Yeah.
stuff.
First he showed that video to that person, to that student. See what you are doing in the classroom. So he said, "Sir, please delete this. Next time I will not do." So he delete that video.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. And it's a very imperative being a teacher because, as you mentioned, having, a quite silent self into the class. I also do. I also maintain this quality into my classroom to be composed and calm. So other students should be attentive that time
Mhm.
and take
Mhm.
seriously of my instruction.
Yeah,
So
it's very that's
this
good.
is very important, ma'am.
Mm. Okay, Chandan, that's all for today. Okay.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you for
And
inviting me on your channel. Thanks for sharing your
yeah.
precious time with me.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much. In this condition as well, you talk to me. And I really pray for God for you, really.
Thank you. Thank you
Everything
so
will be
much.
good.
Thank you so much. Hope